What's up, YouTube? Erbwars here, and today we're playing with our Wii. And then when we're done playing with our Wii, we're going to turn on our Nintendo Wii, because today we're talking about comic book games on the Nintendo Wii. So sit back, grab a beer, relax, and watch the video.
Alright, so here we go. Earth's mightiest hero, Thor, get to wield his magical thunder hammer. I'm not going to pronounce his hammer's name because I'll butcher it. I don't really know how to properly say the name. But what I will say is that Thor is a pretty damn awesome comic story, even though they stole it from Norse mythology, obviously. Thor is really an awesome character. Now, this game is not so awesome, but it's not as bad as people make it out to be. This is the watered-down version. I know there was a PS3 and an Xbox 360 version as well. I've never played either of those games. But when this game came out, it got destroyed in reviews, mainly because the controls are definitely hard to get used to on the Wii. The story is just meh. The gameplay is kind of fun, but I'm going to say maybe after an hour and a half, you will get bored of it. But the main reason this game got such hate was because the campaign was like 4 or 5 hours long tops, and it was a full price game. It wasn't like they put it out for a value game. But if you have a few bucks in your pocket and you happen to see this, it's not as bad as everybody makes it out to be. Alright, here we go. Iron Man 2 on the Wii. Now, this is the game that took me a little bit to beat. The campaign isn't extremely long. But the problem with this game is that the controls were really hard to get used to. In some aspects, like the fact that you could just point your Wii remote and shoot enemies was kind of neat, but the camera angles sometimes really play against you. Now, this game is not completely awful as people say. It does get very frustrating, and I remember when I first beat this game, it took me several tries because I would have to put the controller down because it was very frustrating at times, especially with like the flying levels or trying to see around corners. Sometimes the camera played a trick on you, and when you would turn around, it was just hard to see the enemy that was shooting behind you. But when you do actually keep continuing to play, it is a pretty fun game. It's short campaign, but I mean, it's definitely not the best superhero game I've ever played. But it's not as bad as people say it is, and I know it got bad reviews, but it's only a few bucks. So if you like Iron Man, if you like Tony Stark, you might want to check this one out. Alright, we saved the best for last. Batman the Brave and the Bold. Now, this is a $10 game you could buy on eBay or you could find in the wild. I highly recommend you pick this one up. It's a beat-em-up game where it's based off the cartoon, which was kind of like a goofier Batman, where he got to team up with big superheroes, characters that your average person doesn't know of, like Booster Gold. And this game is awesome because it kind of reminds me a little bit of like Streets of Rage. Like I said, it's a beat-em-up game, but you get to team up with different characters. You get to team up with Robin, and I'm not going to spoil the other characters you get to team up with because I think it's pretty cool. You'll get to figure that out. But one of my favorite things is you could summon characters that come in and clear the screen. Like you could summon the Green Arrow, who come in and do his arrow shots, and it wipes off the whole screen, just like Streets of Rage when you call on your special. Now this game, again, is not extremely long, but it's really fun, and I played through it multiple times, mainly because you can beat it as Batman, then you could go back and fight as the partner that Batman had in each stage. This is definitely the best game on this list. I highly recommend it. If you've never played this game and you're a Arcade Crusader fan, you definitely want to check this game out.
And there you have it. There's a couple games there that we're talking about that were comic book related. I know there's plenty more, and the reason that I didn't do all of them is because I wanted to separate them into a couple videos, because I didn't want the videos to be like 20 minutes long, because then nobody's going to watch the whole thing. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. If you don't mind hitting a like, and which one was your favorite game out of all the games on the list? And if you have any suggestions for my future video on this, please leave the comment below. Anyway, guys, have a great day. Erbwars out. Keep gaming.